Welcome to the epic world of dog training. I am JT Lawson. I am the lead trainer at Make Your Dog Epic. I also own the Oklahoma locations for Make Your Dog Epic, where we turn your canine companions into truly epic dogs. Get ready for your daily doses of wisdom as we tackle your questions and unleash the secrets to mastering dog training. As always, our goal is to gain obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality. Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. Oh, good job. Can I have a kiss? What? Thank you. Oh, let's try again. Oh, what? One more? No? Okay.
Welcome back to the Make Your Dog Epic Dog Training Podcast, the Make Your Dog Epic Tulsa Dog Training Podcast. And on today's podcast, we're talking about puppy training. And so if you're looking for just massive amounts of information about puppy training, I encourage you to listen to the entire broadcast. Now, the question a lot of people ask is, what is the best age for you to actually start with a formal dog training or dog obedience training program? Well, what we found is the best age to start training your puppy really depends upon your dog. Some puppies do actually very well when they start obedience training classes at 3 to 4 months. However, there are some dogs that really probably need to wait until the dog is 5 to 6 months, maybe 5 to 7 months older or older. And so what we like to do here at Make Your Dog Epic Tulsa Dog Training is we like to work with dogs that are somewhere between the ages and the ages of between 4 months or older. Now, you might say, well, why? Well, you see, dogs are animals that are smart. They're sharp. However, dogs all have different abilities to learn based upon the breed of the dog. There are certain dogs that can really learn to be trained very quickly. And there are certain dogs that take a lot longer to learn how to be trained. And so what we try to do is to allow you to schedule that first lesson for 50 cents. So that way we are not wasting any of your time or your money. And that way we can figure out what is the best call to action, the best protocol, the best system, the best game plan to train your dogs. Now, if you don't know if your dog is ready to start that dog training or not, we would recommend you just go ahead and go to Make Your Dog Epic Tulsa Puppy Training, and it's at makeyourdogepic.com, makeyourdogepic.com, and just reach out and request additional information. What we can do is we can go ahead and schedule that first 50-cent lesson with no obligation there. And what we're going to do is we're going to figure out, where your dog's at as far as the actual potty training, where your dog's at with relating to its environment, and where your dog's at as it relates to, connecting with other animals, other people, and the environment around it. You see, we want to make sure that all of the dogs that we work with learn to develop an internal an enthusiasm and an internal sense of confidence, where the dog itself comes across as a confident animal. Now, how do you develop a confident animal? Well, that has to do with the way in which that we train the dogs. We don't want your dog to run around being scared of new environments, or being scared of new people, being scared of different noises. We don't want your dog to be scared at all. In fact, we want your dog to be very confident. And we have found that one of the best ways to train your new dog is to, again, just schedule that first lesson with you, that first 50-cent lesson, and invest the time to figure out what's your dog's breed, what's your dog's age, what kind of experience does your dog have? Do you have young kids? Do you not? And after we've invested the time to figure all this out, then we can recommend a protocol for you. Because right here at Make Your Dog Epic, we don't believe in reinventing the wheel. We actually study some of the world's most prolific dog trainers. And on page 19 of our new book here, Make Your Dog Epic, you can read along if you want. Our new book, Make Your Dog Epic, page 19, we talk about why it's important to not reinvent the wheel. And I'll read this to you for page 19 from our new book, Make Your Dog Epic. As an owner of a Make Your Dog Epic licensed business, I would highly recommend that you would follow the proven turnkey and best practice systems that I have developed. However, because you are a licensee and not a franchisee, I cannot demand that you do. However, as a client of one of our locations, and seeing as that you pay us and not the other way around, my hope is that we can wow you so that you will see the value of implementing our proven systems and processes during that first 50-cent lesson. Now, I know as a dog-owning consumer, you're constantly being bombarded with social media videos, self-proclaimed dog training experts, and your mother-in-law all telling you how you should be training your dog. However, when you invest in us, we are committed to wowing you so that you can tell all your friends and family how happy you were with the Tulsa puppy training lessons that we provided. So to all the dog trainers out there who may listen to this podcast, at Make Your Dog Epic, we don't claim to have the only dog training system on the planet, but we do claim to have a system called the Focused-Based Positive Reinforcement Training. Focused-Based Positive Reinforcement Training. Now, what does that mean? This is a system that is revolutionary and that the dog actually enjoys the training. The dog actually enjoys the training. So whether it be potty training or other kinds of dog training, the dog actually enjoys the training. That's why we invite the customer to come to that first lesson where we demonstrate all that mastery for just 50 cents. And the potty training thing is really all about just establishing a routine and being patient with the process. If you've ever had a dog before, you'll discover that a young dog, a small dog, has a small bladder, which means that dog may have to go to the bathroom, may have to use the restroom, may have to potty every 30 minutes. So, I mean, think about that for a second. I mean, if you're puppy training a dog and it has to go to the if you're potty training a puppy, that means that dog may have to go to the bathroom every 20 to 30 minutes. And that's why a lot of people elect to hire us to train their dog as opposed to going through the headache of training the dog themselves. Because think about that. If a puppy has to go to the bathroom every 20 to 30 minutes, that could be all you spend your time on. I mean, what if you have a job, or what if you're married, or what if you have a family? Do you want to put your life on hold while you train your puppy to use the restroom every 30 minutes? I don't know that's a good use of your time. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But if you're out there today and you say, I'm looking for somebody who's not me to train my dog, I would highly recommend that you go to makeyourdogepic.com. That's makeyourdogepic.com, home of Tulsa's most experienced dog trainers. And again, just go to makeyourdogepic.com. Schedule that free. Actually, it's not free, but it's a 50 cents, so it's kind of free. Schedule that first dog training lesson. The first lesson is just 50 cents at makeyourdogepic.com. Again, schedule that first lesson for just 50 cents, almost free, at makeyourdogepic.com. And we will get your puppy analyzed. We'll sit down with you and we'll figure out if your puppy's the right fit for our program. And if it is, we'll get that dog trained as soon as possible. And if you're out there listening today and you want to schedule that first lesson, again, you can do that at makeyourdogepic.com. And on the Make Your Dog Epic podcast, we always like to end each and every broadcast with our little tagline, which is, we'll talk to you in 5 minutes.
Do you need to have your dog professionally trained? Do you need your dog to stop barking at the neighbors? Do you want your dog to stop going potty in the house? Do you want to have an epic and well-trained dog at an affordable price? What makes the Make Your Dog Epic dog training experience unique? At Make Your Dog Epic, your first dog training lesson is just 50 cents, which is less than $1. Make Your Dog Epic is home to the highest rated, most reviewed dog training company in the area. At Make Your Dog Epic, we will beat any competitor's price for similar services. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer a money-back guarantee. So if the training doesn't work, we never blame you or the dog. It's always our fault. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer the fastest turnaround time in the industry. That way you can start enjoying time with your epic dog as soon as possible. At Make Your Dog Epic, when you schedule that first lesson with us, we automatically enter you in for a chance to win a dream vacation to Hawaii. Whoa! Which is a lot like Oklahoma, except the weather's different. There's beaches, palm trees. But if you'd rather go to Oklahoma, we can do that as well. How does the Make Your Dog Epic training experience work? When you fill out that form on makeyourdogepic.com, we are going to call you and schedule that first lesson for just 50 cents. Which is less than $1. We are going to meet you for that first lesson. That way we can tell you what it's going to take to get your dog to your goals. Because every dog's different and everyone's goals are different. We'll either do one-on-one lessons where it's half dog training, half human training. I'll let you guess which one's harder. Or we're going to do boarding school where you send your dog with us and we take care of all the homework for you. No matter what you do, we're going to make sure everything transfers to you. Because it's pretty pointless if we get your dog to listen to us, but no one else in your family. Disclaimer, currently we do not offer a service that will get your in-laws to listen to you. You will receive unlimited ongoing group class for the remainder of your dog's epic life. That's because we want to be there for you and your dog forever. We never want you to have to use another trainer after training with us. Our goal is to teach obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality, because if we get your dog to listen, but we have to crush its spirit in the process, what's the point? Our motto is it's the same dog, but now it's all ears. You'll now have a well-behaved dog that you can walk or jog with without it channeling its inner sled dog and pulling you down the street. You will have a dog that won't bark at the neighbors or potty in the house. You will be entered in for a contest to win a dream trip to Hawaii that we will be giving away every January. Pow wow whoa, yippee-oh, yippee-yay. Take that first step and schedule that first 50-cent lesson at makeyourdogepic.com. Makeyourdogepic.com.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Here we go now.